It was a king's ransom, enough gold to buy a fleet of ships or a small kingdom. The hunters were relentless, their determination fueled by greed and the promise of glory. They tracked Kael through dense forests, across rushing rivers, and over jagged mountains, their pursuit unyielding. Though Kael managed to evade them time and time again, the pressure became too much. Exhausted and cornered, he made a desperate decision. He hid the egg in the hollow of an ancient tree deep within the Eldorian forest, hoping to return for it once the hunters had given up. But fate had other plans. Finn found it first. When the hunters finally caught up to Kael, they showed no mercy. They tortured him for days, demanding to know the location of the egg. Broken and desperate, Kael told them everything about the egg, the forest, and the boy who had taken it. The hunters descended on Finn's village like a storm, their arrival marked by the thunder of hooves and the glint of steel. They tore through the woods, their shouts echoing through the trees as they searched for the dragon. Finn tried to protect Aurum, but he was just a boy, no match for the armed and armored hunters. He fought with everything he had, his small fists swinging and his voice shouting defiantly, but it was no use. The hunters captured Aurum, chaining him with heavy iron links and dragging him away. Finn watched in horror, his heart shattering as Aurum let out a mournful cry, his golden eyes locked on Finn until he was out of sight. Left behind in the wreckage of his home, Finn felt a fire ignite within him, a burning mix of heartbreak and fury. He vowed then and there that he would get Aurum back, no matter the cost. The bond between them was unbreakable, and Finn would move heaven and earth to honor it. Aurum was taken to the royal palace, a sprawling fortress of cold stone and glittering opulence that stood as a monument to the king's power. There he was locked in a gilded cage, its bars crafted from gold and silver, but no less a prison for their beauty. The king, a cruel and paranoid man with a hunger for control, saw Aurum not as a living being, but as a weapon, a tool to cement his dominance over the kingdom. He ordered his court mages to study the dragon, to unravel the secrets of his power and bend him to their will. Day after day they subjected Aurum to spells and experiments, trying to break his spirit and force him into submission.